If you take your time and study the different instruments and judging by your risk and the risk that you're willing to accommodate, please don't put that money in a bank account.
Exactly. Money in a bank account is useless.
You can accommodate risk.
Yeah, money in a bank
so
account is very useless. Like
it's
just lying around.
It's actually being loaned to me.
Exactly, that's the thing.
At a higher rate.
At a higher rate.
It's mine.
I know.
It's been loaned to you. Welcome back to my channel. It's the young women, money, investment and saving conversation. And the two ladies are Adasa, who is not news to you, and Maureen, who has us giggling non-stop. But I know how she started investing. Because she talked about the fact that your dad, by the way, made sure that you guys even watched business news.
Yeah, like you must know what's going on, like stocks. You have to understand what is going on, business news.
By the way,
about your money,
which is the conversation I'm going to have with Irene, because we've got to start the conversation about money at home. For you, it was a lifestyle change?
Yeah, it was more of a lifestyle change, that more of a wake-up call, because I realized I didn't want a pension at the end of, working that could not support my existing lifestyle. And as I just tried to educate myself more, and I realized even before my bills, the first thing actually even now, my check off through the bank is sending the money elsewhere.
Yes.
Before even I can even know what's going on.
So important. It must be gone.
It must be gone. Because if I see it, I know myself.
I will spend it.
Exactly, naturally.
And by the way, that thing, it becomes easier over time.
Yeah.
But initially, it's a struggle. So yes, make sure it is gone.
But I'm different from you guys. You know what, I do? I challenged myself. I go to the bank physically. I transfer funds, like,
Really?
Uko kwa bank. People are wondering, what the hell are you doing in the bank?
I have standing orders.
Banking, there's what?
You didn't want standing orders?
No, I'm like, let me challenge myself. Like today, I go to the bank. Then I'll be like that kagal, who walks in, I'm in my ragged pants and people are wondering, hey, amekuja kufanya nini?
Yeah.
So you actually challenge yourself to, Adasa, can you do the right thing with this money?
Can you do the right thing?
And not run away and buy a handbag.
Imagine my ragged pants, back at the kagaya at NIC Galleria. He looks at me, he's like, hey, unafanyanga biashara gani? Because I just look like a joker.
Yes.
You can still slay, you can do what, but please save that coin. And no money is too little.
What did you start with? Because you told me you started, you had to put plans on hold when you were 19.
Yeah. Of course, I had to put plans on hold when I was 19 because of my family. My dad had passed away. There was the whole school fees dialogue, of course, within my siblings. And then I bought a car, and then I was in an accident. It was a write-off, and I was servicing this loan. Then I told myself, I'm going to service this loan, yes, but I'm going to match it because I have to punish myself for that mistake. Because, because I was really pissed off at that decision, and I got really frustrated about the fact that I got money being checked off by the bank. So I just said, you know what, I'll match it and just have it sent elsewhere, so that I even now feel worse.
Feel worse. So that you
after cleared it, now I had surplus, and you're like, you get good months in the work that I do, because I'm in financial advisory.
Yes.
So you get really good months, and if
your commissions
are
awesome.
Exactly, and if you're not careful, you'll find yourself just blowing through money and fully zaying.
And fully zaying.
And I was just like,
I cannot believe this is a thing.
No, it actually is. I've seen it, like it's a lifestyle.
It is
with people.
It is. Fuliza is a lifestyle, unfortunately, Karen. And I told you, people
should be like,
I just do it because sometimes I don't want to waste somebody's time. I'm like, yeah. But literally within 2 hours, I'm like,
I don't have that app. I just told myself once I start,
because you have to opt in.
Yeah,
you have to opt in.
Hell no.
Do people know you have to opt in? I guess, I must say this to just the magic and the mastery of marketing, that people know you opt in, but have no idea how to opt out.
Yes, very true. Very true. Very true. That's very true.
I think I was really pissed off one day, and I just called them and told them, get me off this.
Yes. Oh, you did?
Yeah, because I was like, what's going on here?
So you took charge again?
No, I called them, because it can become a discipline. Actually, it's just about discipline. And I keep telling anyone, you can get really sucked into your patterns in life.
Yes.
And before you realize it, oh my goodness,
You're
you don't know,
lost.
you've lost control.
Yeah, and you can't.
And
it's
yeah.
a point of no return. There she's saying you can't opt out. Like you are. In
Yeah, you don't know how to.
You
Yes.
have to call them and say, I don't want
Yeah.
this thing.
Yes.
Remove it ASAP.
By that time, you're in so much debt. Like me, I know some of my friends they're in debt. I'm like, I pity you, honestly, because I can't help
But
you.
with Fuliza, I mean, the system takes back its money the
Yeah,
minute you top
but
up.
still-
So now, what have they done?
Every time you're borrowing. Every time you're
So
borrowing.
the minute they top
It's
up,
a-
and then you're
they're
borrowing
back.
of a stuff that is irrelevant. By the time you're Fulizaing over a drink, honestly, you're doing
No, by the
badly
way,
in life.
you're
doing
You're doing
badly.
badly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing very
Yeah,
badly.
you are.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So when did you, other than, you'd worked for a company for 4 years, then you saw what you were taking home and you're like, what if this was truly the end?
Yeah, that really scared me. And also I felt like
How old were you at this time?
I was 26.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I was transitioning from where I was working before to where I work right now. And in the end, I just realized I really need a better package. I need to make better decisions. And I need the checkoff to be before I can control. Because if it's in my control, most importantly, I was not disciplined at that point, and I was really trying to turn my life around, be a bit more responsible, and just, this new role I also had in the job just made me want to be more financially responsible. And I advise people every day about their money, millions and millions and tens of millions.
And you
manage.
yourself are not doing
Exactly.
anything.
So,
Yes.
yeah, you have a portfolio of over $500 million, and you're looking at it, you're like,
Nayangu,
"Whoa, what am I doing?
What am I doing?"
Yeah,
Yes.
because and also it's just really important to be financially independent as a woman. I strongly believe
Thank
in it.
you.
Yes, you must
But I
be.
think, and I said this to you, yours is probably the first generation that will be able to speak freely
Yeah.
and powerfully about money.
Yeah.
Because with my mom, and probably a bit of my generation, but we've been pushing so that you can be able to stand where you are.
Yeah.
You speak to your
we
mom.
thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you
No,
so
because
much.
you must remember, if you speak to your mom, they couldn't open bank accounts.
They couldn't.
First and foremost, with
Yeah.
what?
With what money?
With what money?
With whose permission?
With whose permission?
Yes.
So for women, it's always been you couldn't have it, you couldn't wish it.
Yeah.
And even when you made it, you couldn't talk about it or
Yeah.
spend it the way you want. You're still asked, even when you make your own money, what did you spend it on? You're like, boss. You cannot ask me what I spend my money on.
Unfortunately, the case actually.
I can tell you this, until about maybe 10 years ago,
Yeah.
and I think there's still women who do this, please agree with me, that I will buy shoes and hide because I don't
Yes.
want him to ask.
It's very
And I'm like,
true.
wait,
Till
wait,
today,
they're mine.
Yeah, till today we still
true.
buy stuff and you're gonna hide.
You
and
hide
you're
it and you're like, no, I've always had this. I'm like, no. These were new. Aldo.
I know.
Yes, I mean, really. But you're the first generation that is truly owning the
Yeah.
conversation around your money.
Yeah.
However,
mine.
you're still being offered the world, I hear.
Yes, you're still being offered the world. And I'm like, it's so annoying when you just see a lady and you think automatically, since I have my lipstick on,
Yes.
I have my heels on, I have my dress.
Apparently,
yeah,
slay queens.
yeah.
I mean, I
so
keep
just
telling
see
people, slay.
Naka to slay. Yani, it is so annoying.
But I slay every day.
Of course, you slay every day, but you have your money. At the end
It's
of the day,
mine.
yeah, it's yours.
Why
but
can I not?
look good, but also keep some aside. Always have that Visa account, in case things go haywire.
Yeah.
I'm not there, Caro.
Sasa, tafadhali send- and you're asking me for your rent.
I know it's annoying. So
You ask-
ladies out there, it is important to have that Visa account. Number one, Visa. Stroke Swiss account where you can access it anytime in case of anything.
Wow.
Yeah. Number two, of course, invest. Like now, we don't have children, we don't have husbands, we don't have.
But that was going to be the
Yeah.
question. Why are you worried about tomorrow? You don't have children.
Okay,
We are lifestyle. I'd say for me, it's my lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I really like the things that I like. I like nice
know.
things. And most importantly, I find it really hard to ask for money from a man.
Yeah.
Most
I find it
importantly.
very hard to ask for money. But
I know. Even me, my
my
pride.
tongue
And
can
it will
bleed.
come with
I
terms
know,
and
and
conditions
conditions.
There
that
you
maybe
go.
I'm not comfortable with as
Umeambiwa
a
unajua
person.
baya wako najiringa.
Yeah, hata mimi naambiwa hiyo mara
nijiringe.
mingi. And we
Yeah.
have a lifestyle to sustain. That's what I always say.
I can't ask you.
I
Do
can't
you know what
ask
my
you.
shoes cost? We can't have that conversation.
I know. And then by the time you're offering me money, I become a slave to you. Like you buy me the phone, I have to pick up
When
your
you
phone
call.
calls, I'm like, oh my God, here he is again. You make my nails. You're even obliged to call me at ulieka kala gani ya makucha. You know, I can go do whatever, like without a care in the world.
But I think the dialogue around women and saving has been controlled such that we are, for lack of a better word, relegated to this role. Maybe that's how we are in the household, but in the day-to-day activities in the job and actually money business, I don't think women are being pushed as much as they should be to invest. And that's why, like you said,
They're told save, but they're not told invest.
Yeah.
Exactly. Save.
We're
Have
not
that cash
risk
equivalent
takers.
there, and you're missing good days, good stock market days, good days whereby it's not always going to be come in low, get out high, always. There'll be good days in between. But if you take your time and study the different instruments and judging by your risk and the risk that you're willing to accommodate, please don't put that money in a bank account.
Exactly. Money in a bank account is useless.
You can accommodate risk.
Yeah, money in a bank
so
account
much
is
risk.
very useless. Like
It's
just lying
there.
around.
It's actually being loaned to me.
Exactly, that's the thing.
At a higher rate.
At a higher rate.
It's mine.
I know.
It's been loaned to you. At a higher rate.
It's been loaned to me at a higher rate.
Has to get out. Because
Exactly.
It
And
is
that's another thing.
A fire in Nairobi started by these two.
No, honestly.
Okay, I tried to belong to a chama.
Even me, I tried belong to a chama, but
Walked away.
But okay, I walked away, and I'm like, I had a conversation with Caroline, and I was like, oh my God, this chama, honestly, it ain't working for me. Like, because I'm not very active in that chama. Number two, you see, in a chama, we are like 10 women.
Yeah.
And we cannot get an agreement. 1 month you're like, oh, let's start this. Next month, oh, let's do this.
I think a plan is important.
But we never get to a decision because everyone thinks like my money is not safe. You see, like I tell you, we go to Saiton. They're like, no, mi rafiki yangu aliniambia Saiton ni mbaya. Next, we do sijui maybe Airbnb or something.
No, but I heard.
But I
can confirm.
And then
Yes.
the conversation goes on and on and on, and guess what?
And half the year is gone and you've done nothing.
You've done nothing. Your money is just lying around, honestly. So
I think what irritated me is that I probably went to 3 and then I realized, oh, so there's no progress we're making here.
Yeah.
That one talks about her husband, that one talks about the other one, and I was like, okay, we're not doing anything here. So I always say, I'm in a chama with my mother. She is chair, I am treasurer. Finished.
But chamas are good. I am not against it, but please have a plan. Like let's get money.
Execute.
Let's
and
get
do
money.
something.
Let's do
And
something.
sadly, rural women tend to do better with their chamas because there's a plan.
Have you seen the houses in, is it Thika or something?
Yes. Rural women are very clear about what they're doing with their money.
They built
You guys are looking for a hangout.
They built houses, you know. Na ni wale mama wa mashinani, those ones with vikapu. And they're like, imagine 1,000 yangu kila siku. They used to deposit there. Now you see, us guys in a chama, we're just there.
You're talking stories.
AGM, alafu, and then nini tuliambiwa hatuwezi. I know, as in,
would you discuss at the AGM?
It should be an update on the year before.
No, it's just like, oh, no, next year we'll try and do this. Let's call kina guys for Saiton. Let's call Sujuichi investment. No, Nani said.
But do you make a decision thereafter?
They don't make decisions.
Okay, then it's a waste of time.
And that's the thing, because I don't mean to even to disparage women, but the execution is much better even with the guys, because guys do stuff.
They do
stuff.
Because I've seen chamas, as in I've had meetings, and they're like, take this money, you know.
But you see, for women, you're not risk takers. As we say, tunataka kuona account balance. Ati mkona how much? Oh, 1 million. You feel like, hey, you own the world with that 1 million. But people are making
the bank is giving
money,
you 3%.
You know,
What's the bank giving you these days for keeping it there?
You know,
4 to 6%. It ranges depending on your relationship with them. And we have different investment opportunities whereby you can even get up to 20%.
Yes.
So you don't know how to also educate a woman without making her afraid, because that's too high.
Yeah.
Oh, how
really?
is that possible, Maureen? Because I get that a lot as well.
Okay, really?
And you know, you break it down, you try and explain how it is possible, and it's been happening in the past, in the present,
and it will continue whether you take this opportunity or not.
Exactly. So it's just that lack of proper financial education and information circulating that makes us now you know,
And not being a
even my mom's
risk taker.
chama turned me down as a client.
Because you were talking at 15%. They're like, "Hapana."
Girl, bye. I know.
Really?
They're okay with our Barclays, you know, or
Yeah.
whichever bank or they're doing.
Even
I was just like,
There's
wow.
a lady who DM'd you, and after I said I'm allergic to poverty, she said she wanted to talk to me. So I talked to her, and then she was like, "Are you for real? As in, is the investment for real? Like, will I lose my money?" I'm like, "Take a risk. Like, just try it. Even though it's
'Cause
for
you're
3
young.
months, you have nothing to
To lose.
lose."
Exactly.
Yes. She's like, "No, imagine me naogopa. Sa ukiogopa nitakufa."
Sawa, yes, it's true.
But we just need to
Yeah,
do
you
it.
just
But you also live in Nairobi. You should be afraid to just
Of
leave your
course,
house.
exactly.
I mean, if you're going to be afraid, let's be afraid all the way. Let's get
Yeah.
seriously afraid.
Yeah.
Your final word on saving and investing as a young woman. What is it you wish your friends who don't do it understood?
What I wish they'd understand is, hey, you don't have your money, you're in trouble, my dear. Like,
Yes.
you're in big
Big
trouble.
trouble.
And then, as a woman, if you can't start saving now, can you imagine if you have a family, your children? You
That's
know,
why I'm just so impressed with the two of you, because
So-
half the time the engine flips on.
Yeah.
When you see children, you're like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anyway, here. Okay, and then I see sometimes, you see, like, the way you'll go for these extravagant baby showers. Yeah, I'd have to put in to that. You go for these extravagant baby showers, and you've not even started saving for that kid.
I know.
And you know, kids grow up so fast.
Who are
The
you
one
telling?
minute they are 1 year, the next they are 3, they need to go to school. Hamna school fees.
But
You're
we
looking
had a
around
baby shower for
for
250,000.
250,000. That money could have been used to do something better
Yeah.
and better. Yeah. So just think of your future, and no money is ever little, because haba na haba
There's
hujaza
no
kibaba.
such thing
Yeah,
as
there's
little
no
money.
such thing
That's
as
such a
little
great
money.
line.
Yeah.
For you, what do you wish a young woman knew?
I think women need to be a bit more financially independent, and most importantly,
And a husband is not another revenue
It's
stream
not an achievement.
or another revenue stream.
Exactly.
Several revenue streams
yeah.
plus a husband.
And when it comes to investments, there's no little amount. You can start with 1,000 bob.
Yeah.
Ask me, please. Saving is good, but putting that money to work is most important, because
Yeah.
you can't have money lying around doing nothing for you. At this young age, you can accommodate so much risk.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you
Oh my
can.
goodness, if there's nothing else you get from this is at a young age you can
Yeah.
accommodate so much risk.
Yeah.
Be sharp, you know.
Yeah,
Let your money work for you while you're sleeping. Like, don't be just there, you're
Duh.
YOLOing, and tomorrow if you lost your job, you have nowhere to start.
And it's a reality.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is a reality.
It is a reality.
Yeah.
I mean, our folks, your folks and mine,
Yeah.
had jobs forever and a day.
Yeah.
I remember figuring out very quickly, I don't know how long this job's gonna last. I need to start figuring out how I do something else.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you see, one thing also about our parents, at least for me, my parents, regardless of their status, their wealth, my money is my money.
Hey, hey.
Your money is your money. You go and
Nimeshakupeleka shule.
You go and borrow my dad money, baby, you will pay it. Without even think, baby, he'll be there. Ni end month, umeniwekea ile pesa yangu. Yes, as in there's no upper being
But you know what? Those are the parents we all need. Which, of
Yeah.
course, by the way, once you finish having this conversation and you found my girls, Maureen and Adasa, you're like, they're talking badly. Yes, I know, but they have fingered you somewhere. So pick up the phone, ask Adasa, ati huyo mtu wako wa site anaitwa, ask Maureen, and then get on with it, because the next conversation is how parents talk to their children about money.
Yes,
That's
Yes.
true.
Yes,
Yes.
that's very true.
Thank you. I
Thank
know
you
you're
too.
tired.
I know. But
You're awesome. I'm going to look for you again, because at 26 she was like, "Ati, I've worked for 4 years and this is what I got."
even me, I'm coming back again and again.
But let's
disturb the internet.
Let's disturb the internet
Yeah.
until women become risk takers with their money.
Yeah,
I
I
love
agree.
it.
I totally agree.
Well
Yeah.
done. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank
Subscribe and come back.